Hello, honors biology students. This is Mr. Russell here to talk to you about this ATP drawing assignment you have and how to create a Google drawing to answer the first question, and also how to publish and add a link to that here. So first thing we need to do to get this done is we're going to go to Drive. And then once we're in Drive, we go to New. You'll have to go down here to More, and then you'll see Google Drawings. And Google Drawings is a little app kind of like Microsoft Paint if you ever used it. It allows you to use a bunch of tools to create an image. And it works pretty well. It's pretty easy to use. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you guys are going to be building some molecules and showing how those molecules change. So I'm going to give you just a brief little introduction about how to use this. Most of it's fairly intuitive. Let's give it a name first. ATP cycle is what I'm going to name mine. Okay. And what you're going to do, we're going to click here. And you have a few tools. We can zoom in. You know, you have your undo and your redo. Most of what you're going to be using is the shapes. You can add certain shapes. As well as draw lines in between those shapes. So just to get us started, I'm going to go grab how about this diamond to make the first part of this. And this is going to be my adenosine. So I just click, I drag to the size I want. I can grab a corner and resize. Okay, I can stretch it out. I can do a lot of different things with it. I'm just going to leave mine this size. Actually, I'm going to make it a little bigger so it takes up. No, I don't think I will. I think it will make it a little smaller. Okay, I'm going to change the color. For some reason, it defaults to this weird light blue color. I'm going to go with something a little more exciting and go with red. And I want this to be my adenosine molecule. So I'm going to right click on this box now and you'll see edit text. So I'm going to put in adenosine. And then maybe I'll stretch it out a little bit just so it looks a little prettier. Okay, so I have my adenosine. Next thing I need is to add on some phosphates, and I'm just going to use circles for those. So put that right here. Once again, I don't really like that light blue, so I'm going to change it to something more interesting. Right click, I'm going to add a P for this, and you'll notice you have a lot of your normal text type options up here if you want to put in text boxes. I'm not writing much in mine, but you could write quite a bit in one of these text boxes. I'm going to center mine so that it's in the middle. Alright, and as I'm sure you know by now, adenosine triphosphate has more than one phosphate. It has 3 phosphates. So I'm going to drag those. And you get a bunch of lines that pop up, and those are just helping you align things. The red line here across the middle shows me that this is level with that. And then if I then bring this down until I see that, and actually you'll see I've got a little some little blue brackets that pop up at the bottom, and they show me these things were equally spaced, which is kind of nice. So I have my 3 phosphates. Now what I need to do is connect them. I'm going to click on this line tool. You can choose between different lines. I just want a regular line connecting them, so I'm going to click here. You'll notice it gives you these little purple points on the corners or sometimes around the edges, and that's offering you the opportunity to connect these things. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go from here to there, and then I'm going to draw another one. Actually, I think I want this a little bit thicker. So if I go up here to line weight, I can make that a little bit thicker. I'm going to go 4. Okay, and then I can attach all of these. And now what I have here is an adenosine triphosphate molecule. And once you've built it, I can go back to the pointer here and I can move things around and manipulate them. I don't want to do that though. I want it where it was. So I'm going to leave it there. You have a bunch of different shapes in here you can use. Throw in some emojis if you want or something like that. Lightning bolts might be a good way to show energy. They have arrows to show things moving from place to place. That'll definitely come in handy. Call outs, so these are boxes that are used to show something going on, like text boxes, things like that. And then if you have to put in some sort of a mathematical equation, you have some brackets and things you can use for that. So this would just be the first step for you. I just wanted to show you how to use Google Drawing. And next, let me show you, when you're done with this drawing, what you're going to do. Go up here to File, and go down to Publish to the Web. You can choose a size. I'm just going to leave mine at medium. I'm going to go with the link instead of embedding it. Embedding it would be if you have a website and you want to embed your drawing in that website. But for us, I'm just going to go with the link. I'm going to publish it. It asks me if I'm sure. I am. And then it gives me a link which would take me to the image that I've just created. So I'm going to hold down Control and hit C to copy that. And then I'm done with this. I can close it. And then I'll come back here to my Google form. And I just paste that link right here. Control V. And then when you submit this response, in a spreadsheet, we'll get a little link to it, and there's actually a way we can modify it so that a little miniature thumbnail of your image will pop up on there as well. So after you're done with this, then you'll click Next, and you'll go on and answer the questions in there. I hope this helps. If you have any questions about anything, please see myself or Mr. Wright about it. Thanks for watching.